Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Money. I'm back again with another video. In this particular video, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I took a couple weeks off since the Pretty Little Liars season 7 episode 20 finale shit came on. Okay, bitch. I ain't got my reading glasses on, but I'm gonna read these hoes for Phil. Okay, I'm gonna read these hoes for filth, sweetheart. Do you understand me? I'm gonna read these bitches for fucking filth. I feel like at this point I've wasted 7 years of my life. I mean, I made my YouTube, I believe that was in 2011. And I've been reviewing the show, I believe, since either season 4 or season 5. But I've been watching this show since the beginning. And when I tell you that this finale pissed me the fuck off, because I feel like there were so many plot holes on top of plot holes on top of plot holes. It made no sense to me. Like, it just made no sense to me, honestly. I already knew Spencer had a twin, they were just making it too obvious. Bitch, okay? It was too obvious. Too obvious. I'm annoyed because they hyped this shit up in the beginning. They hyped this shit up like it was going to be, this amazing thing. The only thing that I can say I was here for this episode was Mona's one-liners and Spencer's phenomenal, Troy Bellajaro's phenomenal acting. Her acting and Mona's one-liners and stuff like that gave me everything I needed, sweetheart. Everything else about this episode was fucking trash. And I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat it. I'm very disappointed because even though I said it, I don't have the highest expectations. I still feel like, honestly, they ruined this show. And then now it's just, I'm just completely disappointed because I just feel like, how dare you sit there and feed us this bullshit? We have been the most loyal fans of the whole entire universe of any fucking show. Okay, we stayed by the show when the shit got dry as hell and it got stupid, and it was unrealistic, but it got really unrealistic by the time season 4 hit, and we still stayed throughout all that toxic ass bullshit. But then you feed us this foolishness. And you expect us to say, oh, the finale was so great, this, that, and the third. It made sense. Bitch, please. It made no sense at all. At all. You mean to tell me that Alex did all this shit to Spencer because she was jealous of her and the life she had? First of all, Spencer didn't have that good of a life, honestly, if you think about it. Her whole life basically was a lie. Basically. Because she found out her mom, she thought was her mom, wasn't even actually her biological mom. And she found out her dad is a cheating, lying hoe. And he can't keep his penis to himself. Okay? And so if you guys expect me to not go off and go in about this finale, the finale was stupid. Okay? It only had a couple things about it. When I tell you a couple things about it. And to be honest, let's just be 100. Ren will only fell for Alex because she looked like Spencer. He did not give a single fuck about Alex. The only reason he dealt with her, I believe, honestly, is because she looked like Spencer. That's it. Because everybody knows Ren was feeling Spencer when he was with Melissa. Meaning he was with the wrong sister in the first place. Okay? That's the only reason, I'm honestly, how I see it, from how I looked at it on TV, that's the only reason he dealt with that bitch. Because she looked like Spencer. And he's always wanted to be with Spencer, even though Spencer was like, damn, I shouldn't do this to Melissa, just that and the third, whatever the fuck. Bitch, please. You've been stealing people's boyfriends a long ass time now at this point. We all know you be thotting and bopping all over the place, bitch. You ain't shocking nobody. You are not sitting up here trying to act all extra and all this other stuff. Bitch, please. Okay? Sit your ass down somewhere with them tired ass bangs. Okay? And I'm just thinking to myself, and then honestly, the way this episode even started off was stupid. And it was pointless. The way this episode started off, it made no damn sense. Why the fuck was Lucas around, sitting up there, dancing around. Like this is like he was some tired ass charades. Like he was a tired ass majorette or somebody's bitch. Please, why are you around? Why are you even in this finale if you have nothing to do? Like I was so disappointed and irritated with this whole entire thing. This whole entire fucking thing. It made no sense. You starting off like that. They over there sitting at this tired, looking like some tired ass, old ass, grown ass women having tea. That's what it gave me. That it was serving me. It was serving me AARPTs. What like there were these old women just sitting down having some tea, and then this motherfucker just comes out of nowhere just dancing. Makes no sense. Talking about one year later, girl. Y'all already did the 5-year time jump, bitch. Why the fuck? Why are we needing to go a year later from that? Thinking that everything you damn well should have known the whole situation when AD wasn't damn over. Y'all stupid for even thinking. Marlene, you tried it. You tried it with this tired ass finale. Okay, you tried it, bitch. And I'm gonna call her a bitch because she deserves to be called a bitch because of this tired ass, toxic ass writing that she decided to do. Like I said, the only thing good about this episode, bitch. The only few things. Emerson, okay, it's Emerson, Mona, and Troy in her acting, with her being British and her playing her normal role. That's it. Everybody else annoyed me, irritated me, and got on my fucking nerves because honestly, I'm sorry, but Arya, you shouldn't have fucking assumed anything. We all know how Ezra is and how grimy of a motherfucker he could be from time to time. But stop sitting up here acting like he was purposely gonna miss your wedding out just because y'all got into it the day before or hours before. Bitch, please. If you don't sit down somewhere with those tired ass tears, tired ass crocodile ass tears, she pissed me off because I just felt like you were being completely extra. I understand you felt some type of way, but you should have knew something wasn't right. Obviously, if he was sure about marrying your motherfucking ass. I'm so glad that they wrapped the Nicole bullshit up because I was over that storyline. Because that whole storyline, honestly, in my opinion, was stupid. Because had it been me, I would have told Nicole to get your ass out my house and goodbye. And we're done. We're over. You know, if that was me. I want to put Arya in a predicament that Ezra put her in for weeks upon weeks upon weeks upon weeks. Because if it was me, like I stated before, if it was me, Nicole would have known her place a long time ago when she came there. I wouldn't have been leading nothing on. I wouldn't have been sitting up there playing games. I wouldn't be sitting up there owing shit to her because you don't owe her shit, Ezra. Like I said before in my other reviews, bitch, you don't owe her nothing. I would have left that bitch there. Like, I'm sorry. I know what you went through was traumatizing and everything, but that's not an excuse for you to sit up there and go and then be acting crazy and stuff like that. Arya feels some type of way. Bitch, please. Arya, ooh. If I was on this show, I would read all these people for filth because they need to be read. They need to be put in their place because they just continue to lie to each other. Y'all too damn. First of all, I just don't get it. I understand it's called Pretty Little Liars, but it's annoying at this point. Y'all are grown-ass women still lying to each other, still putting thoughts in people's heads, still sitting up there judging all these different types of people, bitch, when y'all are not perfect. Y'all have been put in situations where A's put y'all against each other and A's made y'all do horrible things for fucked up ass rewards. So, you know, and also when they were trying to, and also I want to talk about this too. Also, when they were trying to sit up here and act like Arya had no reason or no right to work with AD, it irritated me. It pissed me off that she worked with AD anyway. Okay, but the way they were acting like she just did the most horrible thing you could possibly do, bitch, please, okay? All y'all hoes have done some fucked up shit in your day. Don't sit up there and throw judgments or throw stones at Arya when y'all are not living in a motherfucking glass house. Y'all can sit your ass down somewhere with that. Because y'all have done some horrible things yourself. We ain't gonna go there. Spencer, bitch, it started with you because your motherfucking ass wanted to know if Mary was telling you the truth about her being your biological mother. And she is your biological mother. Which leads me to this dumbass bitch, Alex J. Bitch, please, you want to sit up here, you really trying to sit up here and tell me this sob story that you did all of this because you wanted to find who killed Charlotte. If you had any amount of common sense, bitch, you would have known for yourself to figure things out for yourself rather than going from other people's word or whatever the fuck. You would have found out for yourself the type of person Spencer and her friends were. You wouldn't have sat up there and believed everything that Charlotte says as Bond when you didn't even know you didn't even know Charlotte like that either. It took one little visit for y'all to talk or whatever. You just sitting up there believing all the bullshit she's spewing out to you about the girls and about your own damn sister, your own damn twin sister. Bitch, please stop. Because honestly, it just made no sense. Like, it just made no sense to me. Because even her reasoning was bullshit. Like, honestly, it was complete bullshit. And I can't feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for her. Even the scene when her and Ren were talking, she was like, you know, I just want friends. I want them to forgive this, that, and the third. Bitch, please. You did all that just to... You did all of that extraness just so you could find out who killed Charlotte. And if that's the case, why the fuck didn't you just go for Mona? You went after all of the girls, which, by the way, had nothing to do with Charlotte being killed. And we even find out that it was a defense type of situation with Mona in the first place. And you mean to fucking tell me somebody you sat up there and assumed that somebody actually murdered her like that when it was really honestly self-defense in the damn first place? And then you had enough to go after all these other girls when they after you already knew for a fact that they had nothing to do with Charlotte being murdered, but you want to sit up here and throw all these judgments at these girls and act like there's just this horrible ass group of people, but you yet and still barely did anything wrong to Mona. Are you serious? Like, that just made no sense to me, and even her excuses or whatever made no sense to me. But I was living for the character now. I'm here for Alex Drake as a character, but her reasonings and her stories and stuff, bullshit. But I'm living for her as a character because she's sassy. She's giving me everything. Her and Spencer are so alike, but so similar in many ways. But it's just so stupid to me. Like, you mean to tell me, I don't know, you just randomly just girl, Miss Ren. You mean to tell me that your motherfucking ass went to a bar and a bitch that looked like Spencer, you clearly hear the bitch has an accent. You mean to tell me you still gonna think that's Spencer? That's not motherfucking Spencer. Because you know Spencer don't dress like that. Spencer don't act like that. Spencer and Alex act completely different. But they're similar in a lot of ways, but they act completely different. Bitch, just because I'm looking like a bitch don't mean that bitch is me. And that don't mean I'm that bitch. Because I'm not that bitch. I'm myself as me being that bitch. If you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm me. Like, what the fuck? It just made no sense to me. And then this bitch killed him? Are you serious? This bitch killed him and then had his ashes around her neck. Another thing that irritated the shit out of me. I'm just like, are you serious? Ren came back only to talk about, oh, it's a real big twist. Bitch, please. What is the twist? That he was with Spencer's twin sister who looks just like her. And he did all this stuff just to be with her, just for her ass to motherfucking murder him? This bitch is crazy. And Alice is a crazy ass bitch. She wanted Spencer's life so bad to the point where she made him shoot her. This dumbass hoe. Like, crazy ass hoe. But like I said, I'm here for her sass and everything like that. And the accent, that made her likable to me. But at the same time, her reasons for why she did what she did was bullshit. And it made no sense. And I don't feel some sympathy for her. Okay? I wouldn't have minded if they didn't forgive her because she did a lot of fucked up shit. And she was kind of amateur with it too, which is a disappointment. But why the fuck did they wait all this long to let us know that Spencer had a damn twin? They should have said something in the beginning when they had time to talk about all this other stuff. All these plot holes on top of plot holes they had with this damn tired ass finale. You mean to tell me y'all couldn't have came up with something and explained this better and brought this together better? Because honestly, it's still not making sense to me. Those reasons still are not adding up for me for why she decided to do all of this. If it's just over jealousy and over Spencer's life and all this other bullshit and over Charlotte's death or whatever the fuck, that's ridiculous and that's stupid. And even you knew your motherfucking ass found out and knew damn well that they had nothing to do with Charlotte being murdered. And it wasn't like Charlotte was murdered in cold blood, bitch. No, it was an accident. It was an accident. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Y'all sitting up here just coming with these tired ass excuses as to why this bitch is AD. I don't feel sorry for this dumbass hoe. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't feel sorry for this hoe. Because she decided to do what she wanted to do just to be a damn bitch. I ain't believing it. I ain't believing it because it still does not make sense. It doesn't make no damn sense. Okay? And just even an awkward ass conversation with Ezra and Byron, whatever the fuck his name, whatever you got. First of all, bitch, let me get him together right quick. First of all, Byron, you have no right to sit up there and said Ezra no side eye with anything because your ass was sitting up there having an affair with Meredith while you were married to Miss Montgomery. Because before you want to sit up here and throw stones at anybody, bitch, check your closet because your closet still isn't clean. It doesn't matter if she forgave you. It doesn't matter if y'all got remarried or anything like that. You knew what you were doing when you decided to do what you decided to do. Ain't no, oh, I made a mistake, my ass. You knew what you were doing. You wanted more fresh, hot puh. That was the situation. That's what you wanted, and you got that. And you lost your family for a long time, and you had Arya mad at you for a long time. You had Mike mad at y'all for doing this to him because it affected them as well, and rightfully so. I would have been mad too, honestly. Because you knew what you were doing, but you sitting up there trying to throw stones at Ezra like you so perfect. Bitch, please have several seats. Okay, have several seats. I ain't got time for the foolishness. And Emily and Allie having twins, I was here for it, but it's like there's too many twins on this damn show at this point. There's 3 sets of twins, and I'm not featuring it. Like, and you mean to tell me Allison doesn't even fucking know that Ren is the one that impregnated her? Are you fucking curious? Are you serious? Bruh, seriously? You gotta be fucking kidding me. That made no damn sense. And then they didn't realize or figure out, Spencer's acting kind of weird and kind of off. And then they want to act like it's like they're so shocked. They want to act like they're so shocked when they found out that Spencer has a damn twin. Even after Toby brought the shit up, and they're like, yeah, Spencer's not being Spencer. So you mean, and then Emily said some dumbass remark talking about, so you mean to tell me that Spencer, that all this is going on because of Spencer has a twin and she wants revenge and this, all this other shit, act like it's so unbelievable, yet when they see them fighting, they literally sit up there looking at them, not saying shit. That irritated me too. If that was me, I would have been like, bitch, what the fuck? You got a twin? Where this hoe came from? That would have been me. Okay? That would have been me, honestly. And honestly, Mary J, girl, it wouldn't have been me. I wouldn't have let no Alice knock me out the way she fucked your ass up, okay? She fucked you up, bitch. And had your ass out here looking stupid. Because if that was me and that was my child, I would have told her, bitch, you put one finger on me, I'm laying your ass out. I took you in this world and I'm gonna take your ass out. You put one finger on me, bitch. Finger on me. It's gonna be on and popping like popcorn, ho. That would have been me. I mean, that would have been me, honestly. Like, seriously. I was here for, at the end of the episode, you know, they were in Mona's dollhouse. I was here for that, honestly. I was here for that. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Mona can be as fucked up and ruthless as the best of them, bitch. But that technically is her game, and it made more sense. And I was more shocked and here for that when we found out that Mona was A. That made more sense. And even the storylines with Toby, Toby, Mona, and Ezra. That was bullshit though. The whole thing when Ezra talking about, oh, I'm a writer, that was bullshit too. Because all those pictures of all the girls and stuff like that, that's more than just him being a writer. Like, I still have to talk about that because that shit irritated me. Because I'm like, who is believing this bullshit? Honestly, who believe in this fucked up ass, tired ass storyline? Not me, sweetheart, because it's a bunch of bullshit and I'm not here for it. I'm not featuring it. I don't have time for this shit. Like, honestly, like, I feel like I wasted 7 years of my fucking life with this damn show. Because had they said it from the beginning, talking about you've seen AD before, bitch, please. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. The only leeway we knew that Spencer had a twin is from a few fucking scenes, like either 5 or 6 scenes. Bitch, please, with all this. They need to sit down with this damn tired ass finale, and people need to stop hyping this shit up like it was so great and grand, bitch, when it was fucking trash. And it was the only few things that I liked about this finale. Like I said before, bitch, only a few fucking things. Don't sit up here and hype this shit up like it was so grand and amazing and wonderful, bitch, please. Just like I said, y'all can have several seats and y'all can go eat a bag of dicks for all I care. if anybody comes on my channel with this dumbass shit. Because honestly, I don't have no filter. I don't have no big platform. I'm not trying to get famous. I appreciate my subscribers, you know, my loves and everything like that. But bitch, please, I'm not going to censor my tongue to get no following from any celebrity or anybody else that played a part in this show being what it is. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to call it out for what it is. This was trash and it was bullshit. And I was over it. I'm glad Emma Simmons together. I'm glad that Ezri are together, even though there was a fucked up ass, toxic ass relationship. But it seems like, you know, they've moved on from that. I'm glad that Caleb is together, even after all that bullshit with Spencer. And yet again, like I said, Caleb gave her a bullshit ass apology, and I would have clocked him and cussed his ass out had he gave me that tired ass apology. Still, that still fucking stands, because I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, you know, that shit was cool what he did to her. He was fucked up for that. Because, bitch, if you knew you were still feeling the handle, you shouldn't have fucking got with Spencer. You shouldn't have fucking been sitting up there being on her team. Her damn mom running for president. You shouldn't have did that. You are a piece of shit still. And that stands. And I'm never going to change my view on you because you're fucked up for that. And I have more respect and values and views about you. And I thought you were a better person, but you're a piece of shit, Caleb. And that's not going to change. Sorry. I just don't feel sorry for you at this point. Like, fuck you. And, you know, Hannah, you already know how I felt about that shit. You was wrong for doing her like that. I don't give a fuck. Like, Spencer, yeah, you and Caleb should not have crossed that line ever, period. Because we can never forget y'all tired ass relationship. Okay, we can't forget that. But Hannah, you knew you were still in love with Caleb. You should have stopped bullshitting like you were so in love with Jordan. When Jordan was shady as well, he was too fucking perfect. He got on my nerves. I'm so glad that situation is done and over with. Bitch, let me tell you something. I'm so glad about that. Just like I'm glad Liam's bitch ass is gone. I'm glad Jordan is gone. And I'm for damn sure glad Nicole is fucking gone. And I'm fucking glad that what her name is. Yvonne bitch, I'm glad she's gone too, because all these hoes they didn't give not one fuck about. Like, I'm sorry, they tried to sit up there and push this whole, oh, I loved it, bitch, please, no, sit down with that. I am disappointed that Spoby wasn't in game, but it's good that at the end they were like working on things, which is good, because I'm just glad, you know, for once Marlene kept her word and said 3 out of 4 will be end game, which is good, which is fucking good. But, you know, this episode was bullshit, and I honestly feel I wasted so much time of my life that I'm not getting back. Now, I can go back and watch seasons 1 through 3 easily. Season 4 was like, I think it started out strong and then began to fail. Now, I can easily go back and watch seasons 1 through 3, with the exception of watching season 4. You know, but season 5 was bullshit because of how they did Allie. It was just bullshit. Only a few episodes from that season I could say I liked. Just like, but I do feel like season 7 was way better than season 6, to be honest. I mean, I'm just fucking saying, but this fucking finale was fucking terrible. Oh my fucking god, like, I can't believe they fucking do us like this shit. Although I was living though when they brought up the PLL moms, I was here for that. I was like, hell yes, because all of the PLL moms, all of the girls act like their moms. Like, I'm here for it, completely 100%. I'm just pissed off that I'm still pissed off that Emily's dad was killed off. Like, that's bullshit. They should have fucking got rid of Peter. Like, Peter's bitch ass. Like, who gives a fuck about Peter? Peter is a horrible father. He's always been a horrible father. He's always treated Spencer like shit. So, fuck him. Like, honestly, I hate him. I hate his guts. Like, seriously. One of these days, I would have wished if this show would have kept going on that his dick would have fell off. Because I just hate him so much. He gets on my fucking nerves. He's a piece of shit. And Mona with the Melissa mask, I was here for that moment though. Because that would have been wild if it was Melissa. That shit would have made more fucking sense than this dumbass storyline with Spencer's twin. Bitch, please. And we'll touch base on what else. Also, that tired ass scene. Bitch, please. I ain't got time for it. But I'm just glad Emma Simmons and them are together. I'm happy about that. But this episode was fucking horrible, and the green screens were terrible, and it was just bullshit. Honestly, complete bullshit. They could have did so much better, had more better material. But it feels like they wrote this shit. She wrote this shit as it was coming out of her ass. Like I feel like that's what Marlene decided to do, just to fuck us over. She's fucked us over many times before, duped us many times before. So this shit is no different. But on a lighter note, I appreciate all the actresses and all the actors and all the producers, the writers and stuff for bringing upon Pretty Little Liars. I am very sad, but also happy that this show is over because finally this shit won't continue to drag on. Good, glad. I'm amazed by that. Honestly, like I am. You know, it's been my favorite show, and like I said, I can go back and watch older seasons. You know, any day, any time of the week, and just glass in the glory that it did have for those few seasons. But like I said, thank you to all y'all. Even though y'all fucked us over in this finale, I still thank y'all for the show. So anyway, that was my review. I love y'all. Y'all read this. Y'all sip. Y'all eat y'all snacks. Get a bit of me ranting, because I just shredded their motherfucking asses all over the place. I'm gonna be honest, I did. But it's all love at the end of the day. But anyway, I love you guys, and I hope y'all enjoy my review. Peace.